The internal crisis gripping the nation's main opposition party, the People's Democratic Party, PDP, has escalated dramatically this weekend. The party, still reeling from its last electoral defeat, now faces a structural schism, starkly highlighted by the latest pronouncements of former Ekiti State Governor Ayodele Fayose. In a move that sends tremors through the party's national leadership, Fayose not only threw his weight behind a factional suspension of the acting national chairman, Ambassador Umar Damagum, but also painted a grim picture of the PDP's future, stating emphatically that there is no hope for the PDP without unity. Fayose's comments come amidst a dramatic power play within the National Working Committee, NWC. A faction, reportedly led by a prominent political figure and his allies, announced the suspension of Ambassador Damagum and 5 other NWC members. The move was swiftly followed by the announcement of Alhaji Mohammed Abdulrahman, the national vice chairman, North Central, as the new acting national chairman. The allegations cited against the suspended officials include incompetence, financial misconduct, and outright disregard for court orders. Serious accusations that the affected officials are yet to fully respond to, setting the stage for a protracted legal and political battle. Fayose's stark warning and call for a new direction. Speaking to journalists, Fayose did not mince words about the state of the party. He described the PDP as being in a hopeless situation and a shadow of itself, suggesting that the Damagum-led NWC had effectively acted as undertakers come to bury the party. This stark assessment lays bare the deep-seated frustration and division among long-standing party stalwarts following the party's failure to return to power in the last election cycle. The former governor was quick to congratulate the newly installed factional acting national chairman, Alhaji Abdulrahman, urging him to seize this moment as a new beginning for the embattled party. Fayose implored the new leadership to immediately embark on a critical 3-point agenda. 1. Repositioning the party for greater efficiency. 2. Reconciling all aggrieved members at the grassroots and state levels. 3. Commencing urgent preparations for a substantive national convention, the road to unity, correcting past injustices. Crucially, Fayose focused his plea for unity on the need for justice and adherence to the party's constitution. He specifically challenged the new leadership to look into shenanigans and injustice done in states like Ekiti and others, with a view to correcting these anomalies in line with court pronouncements. This points to long-standing internal grievances related to primary elections and congresses, a recurring theme that has fractured the party's structure at the state level. According to Fayose, only by correcting these past injustices and adhering strictly to democratic principles can the new chairman build the trust required to truly unite the various factions. He further stressed that the new leadership must be a team player and facilitate the emergence of a new national working committee through a valid national convention, which must be preceded by outstanding congresses in states and zones. The bigger picture, crisis of opposition. The current turmoil within the PDP is more than just an internal squabble. It reflects a fundamental crisis of opposition politics in the country. With the PDP struggling for coherence, the Democratic space is left with a severely weakened opposition voice. Other party leaders, including former Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom, have also weighed in, blaming the lack of cohesion and failure of the suspended leadership to rise above personal interests for the crisis. Ortom's statement underscores the belief that the PDP missed critical opportunities for consensus building and inclusion. The immediate future of the PDP remains uncertain. The latest round of suspensions and counter-suspensions, a familiar drama in the party's recent history, leaves the leadership structure fragmented. As the dust settles on this weekend's dramatic moves, all eyes will be on the courts and the party's Board of Trustees, BOT, to see which faction gains control and whether the call for unity and a proper convention will finally be heeded. For the PDP, Fayose's message is clear. The path back to relevance is not through factionalism, but through a genuine, justice-driven reunification, starting with the immediate repositioning under the new leadership. Until then, the former ruling party faces what many observers describe as an existential threat.